This is my personal website, which I built using HTML5 Canvas and the Redux library to manage state data. It's actually not using React. Everything's powered just purely through the HTML5 Canvas. And so this is a website where instead of navigating by clicking links like a traditional website, you navigate just zooming around, either using a mouse or touch controls, pinch to zoom. So if I wanted to see more detail, so this is like an About Me page, and I wanted to see more detail about what's going on here, I just keep zooming in to any particular section that I want to read more about. And as I zoom in very close, an additional pop-up comes up that gives me more information about the subject. And so if I'm trying to read more about University of Illinois, I'll zoom in there, I can read about it and zoom back out. You can always double tap to fit to the screen. If I double tap code projects, then I can see more information about that. So it's just a nice visual way of displaying information using a zooming interface as opposed to a traditional website with links. So the really nice thing about this is that the HTML5 canvas is built into every browser, so it actually doesn't require any external libraries. So I was able to get the entire website to fit under 14 kilobytes. So you can see here if I bring up my Chrome DevTools, and I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page. And you can see over here, here's my main website, and it's under 14 kilobytes, which is the limit of the amount of data you can get in one round trip. What that ultimately means is that this website will load very, very fast, even on very slow connections, because it'll only take one round trip in order to retrieve the main website. You'll notice that there's a separate file called data.js, and that actually contains the content for each individual card. So all the text content, I separated it out so that the initial paint would be very fast, and then it'll just load the other information as is, as well as all the images. All the images are actually lazy loaded. So right now you actually aren't seeing the images. They're only going to get loaded once you zoom in close enough. So let me go ahead and do that as an example. Once I zoom over here and stop, now it's only loading the images. As I scroll off to the side, you can see there's some images over here that have yet to be loaded, and once I let go, it's only loading the images that are visible to the user. So this website loads very, very fast, and Redux is the only external dependency. Redux is a 2 kilobyte library that's used to manage data, and everything else was just written using vanilla JavaScript, including all the touch controls. Everything wasn't using any external libraries at all. There are some sort of hidden features here. You can actually long press on a particular card. So if I long press on the About Me, I can drag it around. I can actually resize it and move it into any particular position. So if I like aesthetically want it over here, and I go ahead and click off, then the card's going to stay over there. When I refresh my page, this is a static website, so when I refresh my page, it's going to forget that position. So I'll go ahead and refresh my page. But if I wanted to keep that position, again, I'll long press, move it over here, and click away. And then if I long press on the background, I have this extra dialog that pops up that says Save Layout. And again, since this is a static site, it's not communicating to any backend. I'm just saving it into local storage. But now if I refresh my page, it remembers that customization. And so I can customize every single card and save it. And once I have this website hooked up to a backend, it can actually just save it. And since I'm using Redux, it's just one big state object. So it's very easy to serialize all this information. So those are the basics of my website. You can always check it out at peterxjang.com. There's going to be a lot of features that I plan on adding in the near future, so you can look forward to those as well. Thanks.